Listen, have you ever watched a Star War, maybe multiple Star Wars, and thought, I think I would like a Millennium Falcon of my own. But then you realize that that's not, there aren't multiple Millennium Falcons. That's Han Solo's. And any replica of the Millennium Falcon, it would just be a cheap replica. It's unfortunate. But you know what may just scratch that itch for you? Having a chair that makes you feel like you're at the helm of the Millennium Falcon. Not a cheap replica, but Han Solo's on a bathroom break and you're just like, and you went and sat in the chair. So, listen, I've never seen a gaming chair or any other chair have arms that can do this. Look at this. Look at this. You can make a song with it. Da 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 da. I'm not gonna do it more because that's probably pretty annoying. But this chair has super adjustable arm parts, which are super great if you're like sitting in one position, you want to lean forward a little bit while gaming, you want to lean backwards. Listen, you can do anything with these arm parts. Within reason, you can move them side to side, up and down. You can tilt them a little bit. You can go like, deet, deet, deet. It is super customizable to however you feel comfortable sitting, which makes it super ergonomic. And if you want, this is not exclusive to me or any of the other reactors. You can get your very own Ewan racing chair at the link in the description below. And since we're in cahoots with them, as if you didn't already know that, you can get 20% off at checkout for one of these chairs with the code Chicago. So, if you want to feel like you're at the helm of the Millennium Falcon, that you kicked Han Solo out of his chair, or if you just want a chair that you could just do this with, if that'll make you happy, go check out one of these Ewan racing chairs and use code Chicago for 20% off. So, with that said, hello! Welcome to Chicago Reacts. My name is Kelsey. I am an actor and voice actor living in Chicago, and today I am so excited. I will be reacting to The History of the Entire World, I Guess, by Bill Wurtz. Bill Wurtz is a legend. I've been following his stuff for years. I have seen this video before. However, if you've already seen it, and I know a lot of you have, because a lot of you have been requesting that we watch it, there's so much packed into there that I can't possibly remember it all. Also, it's been like years since I've seen this video. So I am so excited to watch this and get to relive and rediscover my favorite parts. Oh, Bill. If you like this, by the way, plug for Bill Wurtz, I guess. His little songs that he makes, not just like his history ofs, but his like songs that he makes are like really weird, but like surprisingly really good. Not surprisingly, he's a great musician, but like you're like, I'm jamming to this and the lyrics make no sense. So I love Bill Wurtz. Did you know that I love Bill Wurtz? Oh, I'm so excited. Here we go.
Hi, you're on a rock, floating in space. Pretty cool, huh? Some of it's water. Fuck it. Actually, most of it's water. I can't even get from here to there without buying a boat. It's sad. I'm sad.
Or an airplane.
I miss you. A long time ago, actually never, and also now, nothing is nowhere. When? Never. Makes sense, right? Like I said, it didn't happen. Nothing was never anywhere. That's why it's been everywhere. It's been so everywhere, you don't need a where. You don't even need a when. That's how every it gets.
That's how every it gets. And then we start. I don't remember this being this long.
Forget this. I want to be something. Go somewhere. Do something. I want things to change. I want to invent time and space. And I know it's possible because everything is here and it probably already happened. I just don't know when to start. And that's exactly where it started. Oh, I paused it. I think there's a universe now. What's it made of? Corks and stuff. Oh, that's a thing. In a place. Don't like it? Try a new place. At a different time. Try to stick together because the world is going to get bigger and emptier. But it's not empty yet. It's still very full and about 1 jillion degrees. Great news. The quarks are now happily married in groups of 3.
So happy
called
for
a proton
them.
or a neutron. And there's something else flying around too that wants to join in but can't because it's still too... Great news. The protons and
Electrons,
neutrons
just
are
too
now
hot.
happily married to each other. Some of
Too
them
hot to
even doubled up.
handle.
Great news. The electrons have now joined in. Congratulations. The world is now a bunch of gas in space.
I
But
love
it's getting
that.
closer together. And it's getting closer together.
And
it's getting closer
soon,
together. It's a star. New shit just got made. Some stars burn out and die.
Congrats.
Bigger stars burn out and die with passion and make some brand new, way crazier shit. Which
Xenon.
allows newer, more interesting stars to be made and then die and explode into.
Crazier space dust.
So now stars have cool stuff around them, like rocks, ice, and
I
funny
love it.
clouds, which can make some very interesting things. Like this ball of
Planets.
flaming rocks, for example. Holy shit, we just got hit with another ball of flaming rocks. And it
Instant
kind of made
replay.
a mess, which is now... Weather update, it's raining rocks from outer space. Weather update, those rocks might have had water inside them and now there's hot steam in the sky. Weather update, cooler temperatures today and the floor is no longer lava. Weather update, it's raining.
It's raining.
Severe flooding alert, the entire world is now an ocean.
Pretty
Volcano
cool.
alert. That's land. There's life in the ocean. What? Something's alive in the ocean.
Who
Oh,
is
cool,
it?
Like a plant
Knock,
or an animal?
knock.
No, a microscopic speck. It lives at the bottom of the ocean and
I
eats
love him.
chemical
Look at
soup,
his
which is being
flagella.
served hot and fresh, made from gnarly space ingredients left over from when it was raining rocks or whatever. Oh yeah, and it can do that. It has secret instructions written inside itself telling it how to build another one of itself. So that's pretty nifty, I would say.
That is
Tired of
pretty
living at the bottom of
nifty.
the ocean? Now you can eat sunlight. Using a revolutionary
Just use
technique, you can convert sunlight into food.
chloroplasts.
Side effect, now there's oxygen everywhere and the sky's blue.
Like the little musical stings are like so silly, but they're so beautiful also. Like, taste the sun. Like they're just it's so cool.
Then the Earth might have been a snowball for a while,
Maybe.
even a couple of times. It's a sponge, it's a plant, it's a worm, and some other types
It's
of
a
weird, strange
worm.
water bugs.
I love whatever that is supposed to be, the thing that has the yellow spikes coming. I don't know if you all have gleaned this from watching these videos, but I love little creatures so much. I just get such a kick. Like literally, just animate that little spiky thing crawling around on the ground for like an hour to some weird music, and I will cry laughing at that. I love that. Give me weird little creatures.
strange
Look at all
fish.
these weird creatures.
Wow, that's animals and stuff.
That
But
is.
we're still in the ocean. Hey,
It's
can we go on
creatures.
land? No. Why? The sun is a deadly laser. Oh, okay. Not anymore, there's a blanket.
Love
Now the animals
ozone.
can go on land. Come on, animals, let's go on land. Nope, can't walk yet. And there's no food yet,
Come
so I
back
don't
later
care.
when you can walk.
Okay, will you learn to walk if there's plants up here? Maybe, said some bugs. And fish.
There he goes. You can do it.
Okay, so I can go on land, but I have to go back
Yay.
in the water to have babies. Learn to use an egg.
I was already doing that.
Use a stronger egg. Put water in it. Have a
Make
baby
your egg
on land
better.
In an egg. Water is in the egg. Baby in the egg, in the water, in the egg. Works for me. Bye bye, ocean. And now everything's huge, including bugs. Want to see a map of the land? Sure. Oh fuck, now everything's dead. Just kidding, here are the survivors. Keep your eye on this
Look at
one
those
because
guys.
it's about to become the dinosaurs. Here's another map of the land. Yeah, it broke apart, don't worry about it, it does that all the time. Here comes a meteor. And the dinosaurs are gone.
May they rest in
It's mammal
peace.
time. Here come the mammals. Look at those breasts. Now they're gonna die.
Look at
of cold.
'em.
One of them just learned how to grab stuff.
That's
and
pretty
walk.
neat.
No, like walk like that and grab stuff at the same time and bang rocks together to make pointed rocks. Ouch! And set things on fire. Youch! And make crazy sounds with their voice, which can mean different things. That's a human person. And now they're everywhere.
They're
Almost.
everywhere.
Ice Age. What? You can walk over here? Cool. Not anymore. Well, I guess we're stuck here now. Let's review. There's people on the planet, and they're chasing their food. Fuck it, time to plant some grass. Look at this. I control the food now. Now everyone will want to be my friend and live near me. Let's all build houses, except mine is bigger because I own the food. This is great. I wonder if anyone else is doing this. Tired of using rocks for everything? Use metal. It's underground. Better farming was just invented in a sweet dank valley right in between these two
Sweet dank
rivers.
valley.
And the animals are helping. Guess what happens next? More food and more people who came to buy the food. Now you need people to help make the food. And
That
keep
guy
track of the
yelling
sales.
next
And
to
now you
the
need houses for
melons.
people to live in and people to make the houses. And now there's more people and they invent things, which makes things better. And more people come and there's more farming and more
Society.
people to make more things for
Love
more people.
it.
And now there's business, money, writing, laws, power. society. Coming soon to a dank river valley near you.
It's all river
Meanwhile, out in the
valleys.
middle of nowhere, the horse is probably being tamed. Why is all my metal so lame and lumpy? Tired of using lame, sad metal? Introducing bronze, made with special ingredient tin from the far lands of Tinland. I don't know, my dealer won't tell me where he gets it. Also, guess what? Meanwhile, out in the middle of nowhere, they figured out how to put wheels on a horse. Now we're getting
That's
somewhere.
pretty cool.
Also, China. And did I mention?
It's River Valley Civilization. That's my favorite one.
Middle East is getting more
Forgot about
complicated. Maybe because
Nordichico.
it's in the middle of the East. Knock knock, or clop clop. It's the people with the horses. And they made an empire. And then everyone else copied their horses. Greeks! Ah, look, it must be the Greeks. Or a beta version of the Greeks.
must
Let's
be,
check in with the Indus River Valley civilization. They're gone. Guess who's not gone? China. New arrivals in India. Maybe it's those horse people I was talking about. Or their cousins or something.
They're there,
They wrote some
regardless.
hymns and mantras and stuff. You could make a religion out of this. There's the Bronze Age collapse. Now the Phoenicians can get down to business.
Okay, I was waiting for it. I forgot where it happened. But that, I think, is my favorite jingle in this whole thing. It's this is so groovy. Now the Phoenicians can get down to business.
Also, can we switch to a metal
love
that's a little
that.
easier to find? Thanks. Look who came back to Israel. It's the 12 tribes of Israel. And they believe in God. Just one, though. He's got like a 10-step program. Here's some huge heads. Must be the Olmecs. The Phoenicians
Must
make
be.
some colonies.
Sounds
The
like
Greeks copied
classic
their idea and
Olmecs.
make some colonies. The Phoenicians made a colony so big it makes colonies. Here comes the Assyrian Empire. Never mind, it's the Babylonian Median. It's the Persian Empire. Wow, that's big.
As
Ah, the
big.
Buddha was just enlightened. Who's the Buddha? This guy who sat under a tree for so long that he figured out how to ignore the fact that we're all dying. You can make a religion out of this. Oops, China just broke, but while it was breaking, Confucius was figuring out how to have good morals.
He
Ah,
was.
the Greeks
He
just
did a
had
lot
the
of
idea of
that.
thinking about stuff. And right over here, Alexander just had the idea of conquering the entire Persian Empire. It's a great idea. He was great. And now he's dead. Hopefully the rest of the gang will be able to share the empire evenly
Nope.
between them. Knock knock, it's Chandragupta. He says, get the hell out of here. Will you get the hell out of here if I give you 500 elephants? Okay, thanks, bye. Time to conquer all of India. Or most of India. But what about this part? That's the Tamil Kings. No one conquers the Tamil Kings. Who are the Tamil Kings? Merchants, probably.
Probably.
And
We
they've
don't
got
know.
Spices. Who would like to buy the spices? Me, said
Everyone.
the Arabians, swiftly buying it and selling it to the rest of the world. Hey, China put itself back together again, with good morals as their main philosophy.
Ooh.
Actually, they have 3 main philosophies. Out here, the horse nomads run wild and free, and they would
With
like
their
to ransack their
horses.
city. Let's check the Greekification levels of the Greekified kingdoms. Greekification overload. Bye,
Overload.
said the Parthians. Bye, said the Jews. Hi, said the Parthians, taking over the entire place. Hey, said the Romans. owning the entire
Hey, said the
Mediterranean for breakfast.
Romans.
Thanks for invading our homeland, said the Jews, who were starting to get tired of people invading their homeland. Hi, everything's great, said some guy who seems to be getting very popular and is then arrested and killed for being too popular, which only makes him more popular. You can make a religion out of this. Want silk? Now you can buy it from China. They just made a brand new road to the world. Or you can get their own water. Sick, new trade routes, said India, accidentally spreading their religion to the entire southeast. That's a good place for an epic trading kingdom. There goes Buddhism traveling up the Silk Road.
I never noticed the like plane takeoff sound, and then that just got me. Like the plane takeoff song, plane takeoff sound, and then just like a little tiny spinning Buddha. I love that.
I wonder if it'll reach China before it collapses again. Remember the Persian Empire? Yep, said the Persians, making a new one. Axum is
Cool.
getting so powerful they would like to build a long stick. Has anyone populated Madagascar yet? Let's do it together.
Let's do it.
Still can't cross the Sahara Desert? Try camels. Hell yeah, now we got business. Said the Ghana Empire, selling lots of gold and slaves. Hi, I live in the Roman Empire, and I was wondering, is loving Jesus legal yet?
Hearts.
Actually, okay, sure, said Constantine, moving
Actually,
the capital
okay,
way over
sure.
here to be closer to his main rival. Don't worry about Rome, it won't fall. It's the golden age of India. There's the Gupta
Congrats,
Empire,
India.
not Chandragupta, just Gupta. First name Chandra. The first. Guess who's in Rome? Barbarians. What's a barbarian? Non-Romans, said the Romans, being invaded by non-Romans. R.I.P. Roman Empire. Or actually just half of it. The other half is just fine. But it's not in Rome anymore, so let's give it a new name. The Mayans have figured out the stars. Oh, and here's a huge city. Population everyone. The Gok Turks have taken over the entire Eurasian steppe.
Look at
Great
'em,
job,
running
Gok
around
Turks.
in their
How's India
horses.
broken? How's China? Back together. How's those trading kingdoms? Bigger and there's more of them. Korea has 3 kingdoms. Japan has a kingdom. It's the Sunrise Kingdom.
I just noticed that, like, okay, so the History of Japan video, like, he does this thing where it's like, how about Sunrise Land? For like the how do we name our thing? And he just used like that tune, but on a glockenspiel. The level of research, the level of creativity, this man just fully made a leitmotif for the country of Japan.
In the Arabian desert, on the top of a mountain,
That's amazing.
a real God whispers in Muhammad's ear. So he goes down to the cube where everyone worships gods, and he tells them their gods are all fake. And everyone got so mad at him that he had to leave town and go to a different town. You can make a religion out of this, and maybe conquer the world as well. The Roman Empire is long gone, but somehow the Pope is still the Pope. Plus there's
Pope is there.
kingdoms all over Europe. I wonder if there's room for Moors. Here's all the wisdom in a house. It's the Baghdad House of Wisdom, just in
Look
time
at
for the
him, all in that house.
Let's bring stuff to the coast and sell it and become the Swahili on the Swahili coast, said the Swahili on the Swahili coast. Remember this tiny
A good
space you have to
plan.
go through to get from here to there? Someone owns that now. Want to get enlightened in the middle of nowhere? The Franks have the biggest kingdom in Europe, and the Pope is so proud that he invites the king over for Christmas. Surprise, you're the new Roman emperor, said the Pope, pretending to still be part of the Roman Empire. Then the Franks broke their kingdom into what will later be called France and not France. The Northerners, or just Norse if you don't have much time, are exploring. They go north, from the north to the northern north, and they find some land, 2 types of land, and they name them accordingly. They also invade some other places and
Pranked
get
ya.
called many names, such as Vikings. There's the Rus, the Kievan Rus. Are they Vikings? I don't think so, said the Kievan Rus. Okay, fair enough. The Pope is ready to make some more
We're
emperors
just us.
of the Roman Empire, the Holy Roman Empire. It's actually Germany, but don't worry about it. New kingdoms.
Christianize all the kingdoms.
Which brand would you like? Mine's better. Mine's better. Mine's better. Time to conquer England, said William. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's the Seljuk Turks, said the Byzantine Empire, who's getting so small it almost doesn't exist anymore. We need help.
no.
They need help, so they call the Pope. Hey, Pope, can you help us get rid of the Seljuks? Maybe take back the Holy Land on the way? Come on, I know you want to take back the Holy Land. Yes,
Come
I
on,
do actually
Pope.
want to do that. Let's do a crusade. Crusade! They did many crusades, some of which almost didn't fail, but at least
Throwing
the Italians got
crosses
some
at
sweet
it.
trade deals. Goodbye, Mayans.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Toltecs. Hello, Mississippi. Look at those mounds. There's the Pueblo.
Look at
I
those.
always wondered how to build a town in a cliff. Guess who's here? Come here. Where? Here. And Pagan is there. Vietnam unconquered
The
itself.
puns.
Korea just became itself. And Japan is so addicted to art that the military might have to take over the government. China just invented bombs and typing. And the Mongols just invaded most of the universe. Nice going,
Most-
Genghis. I bet that will
Nice
last a long
going,
time. Some of the
Genghis.
Islamic Turks were unaffected by the Mongol invasions because they were busy invading India. Is it Tonga time? I think it's Tonga time.
It is Tonga time.
I just found out where the Swahili gets
always
all the
time for
gold.
Tonga
Look at this
time.
Chad. Means lake. There's an empire there, right in the middle of Africa. The king of Mali is so rich he's going on tour to let everyone know.
Mansa
Wow, that guy's
Musa.
rich, everyone said. The Christians are doing a great job reconquering Iberia, which will soon be called Spain and not Spain. Please remain Christian. We will check in later to see if you're still Christian when you least expect. Whoops, half of Europe just died. China's back, yay! Hey, come here, time to share. New kingdoms here and there. Oh, look who controls all
The
the
rhymes.
islands. It's the Mahajapit, Majahapit, Mapajahit, Mahapajit, Mapajahit, Majapahit. Oh, Italy's
Got
really
it.
rich. Time for them to care a lot about art and the ancient classics. It's
Yep,
kind of like a rebirth.
they did do that.
Here's a printer. Let's make books. So you think you can conquer the Byzantine Empire? Yep,
Let's
said the
see.
Ottoman Turks. Nice job, Ottoman Turks. Oops, you missed a spot. Don't forget to ban Europe from the Indian spice trade. What? That's bullshit, said Portugal, spiceless. Well, I guess we'll have to find another way to India. Wait,
The
said
long
Christopher
way.
Columbus, probably smoking crack. If the world is round, let's go this way to India.
This
No,
guy
we already
again.
got this, said Portugal. So Chris goes to Spain. Hey, Spain, want to hire me to find India by going around back of the world?
No one else
please,
wants
no,
me.
Please? No, please? Okay. So he sails into the ocean and discovers more ocean, and then discovers the Indies and Japan. Let's draw a line to decide who gets which half of the world. The Aztec and Inca empires are off to a great start. I wonder if they know that Europe just discovered their continent. The Habsburgs are marrying into so many royal families they might have to start marrying each other. Move over, Lithuania.
Yeah.
Here comes Moscow. Ivan wants to make Russia great again. Move over, Timurids. Maybe go invade India or something. Persia just made Persia Persian again. Let's make it the other kind
Nice.
of Islam. The one where we thought the first guy should have been the other guy. Hey, Christians, do you sin? Now you can buy your way
Do
out of
you
hell. That's
sin?
bullshit. This whole thing
Ever?
is bullshit. That's a scam. Fuck the church. Here's 95
Martin
reasons
Luther.
why, said Martin Luther in his new book, which might have accidentally started the Protestant Reformation. You know what would be magnificent, said Suleiman wearing an onion hat? What if the Ottoman Empire was
Onion
really
hat.
big, which it is now? What if Russia was big, said Ivan, trying not to be terrible. Portugal had a dream
was
that they
pretty
controlled
terrible.
the entire Indian Ocean, including the spice trade. And then that dream was real. And Spain realized that this is not India, but they pillaged it anyway. Damn, said England and France.
And we
gotta start pillaging some stuff.
still
Then the Dutch revolt and all the hipsters moved to Amsterdam.
use that
Damn, said Amsterdam.
terminology.
We gotta start pillaging
Damn.
some stuff. Question 1, can you get to India through North America? No, but at least there's beaver. Question 2, steal the spice trade.
There's
That's not
beaver,
a question,
there's
but
deer.
the Dutch did it anyway. Guess where all the sugar's made? In Brazil. Stolen. In the Caribbean. And it's so goddamn profitable you might forget to not do slavery. The next thing on Russia's to-do list is to get bigger. Britain and France are having a friendly discussion about who should control the entire world, more specifically Ohio. Then it escalates into a 7-year discussion, giving Prussia a chance to show Austria who's boss. But what about Britain and France? Did they figure out who's boss? Yes, they did. It's Britain. Guess who's broke? Also Britain. So they start taxing the hell out of America. Fuck you, says America, declaring their independence and fighting for it. And France helps them win. Now France is broke. And Britain will have to send their prisoners to a different continent. Wait, if France is broke, why do the king and queen still wear such fancy dresses? Let's overthrow the palace and cut all their heads off, said Robespierre, cutting everybody's head off until someone eventually got mad and cut his head off.
I never look at his little head. I never remember Robespierre's name ever. I just know he exists in history, and every time, aka when I watch this video, I hear his name, I'm just thrown back to like freshman year of high school history class again. I'm like, oh, Robespierre, huh? Where's that guy been?
You could make
Here,
a lit note.
getting his head.
Ladies starting to like the idea of a revolution, especially
They
the slaves
are.
who free themselves by killing their masters. Why didn't we think of this before? Wait, who's in charge of France now? Said Napoleon, trying to take over Europe. Luckily, they banished him to an island. But he came back. Luckily,
Yeah,
they
he
banished him to
kinda-
another island. There goes Latin America, becoming independent in the Latin American Wars of Independence. Britain just figured out how to turn steam into power, so now they can make many different types of machines and factories with machines in them, so they can make a lot of products real fast. Then they
I'm
invent some trains
vibing,
and conquer
in case
India
you
and
didn't
maybe put some
notice.
trains there. Hey, China, said Britain, buy stuff from us. Nah, dude, we already got everything, says China. So Britain tried to
We're
get them
good,
addicted
dude.
to opium, which worked, actually. But then China made it illegal and dumped it all into the sea. So Britain threw a hissy fit and made them open up 5 cities and give them an island. Britain and Russia are playing a game where they try to stop each other from conquering Afghanistan. Also, the Sultan of Oman lives in Zanzibar now. That's just where he lives.
That's just
India
where he
had a
lives.
revolution, and they would like
He's
to govern
hanging out.
themselves now. Nope, said Britain, governing them even harder than before.
Yeah, they sure did. Technology.
Is about to go crazy.
That actually scared me. I didn't expect that he would say technology at the same time I did. Whew.
The United States finally figured out whether slavery is good or bad. It's bad, they decided.
It is
And then they
pretty
continued
bad.
manifesting their destiny, which is to kill the
Congratulations.
rest of the natives and take their land and maybe kick out the Mexicans too. I know, let's rape Africa, said Europe, scrambling to see who could rape it the fastest. They never got Ethiopia. Britain and France are still
Go
hungry.
Ethiopia.
Forgot Thailand.
Go
The United States ran out of
Thailand.
destiny to manifest, so they're looking for more. Hawaii, Cuba. Wait, Spain controls Cuba. Well, blame something on them and go to war. What should we blame on Spain? Let's blame the main on Spain. So they
Blame the man
on
on Spain.
Now we're in
Stays
business.
mainly on
To
the
celebrate, they
plate.
kick Panama out
No.
of Panama and make a canal, connecting the 2 oceans. Britain just found oil.
Fun fact that I actually just learned recently. So when Chicago had to, in like the 1800s, had to reverse the flow of the Chicago River because people were dumping all their poop into the Chicago River and it was flowing into Lake Michigan, which was everybody's water supply. So they had to reverse the flow of the river, which did not make St. Louis very happy, but they were like, we're just doing it anyway. The technology they used, as I forget exactly what it was used for, but the technology they used for part of that was actually invented to help with the Chicago River problem, and then that same technology was used for the Panama Canal. I just learned that, so now you all have to hear it.
Oil in the Middle East. It makes cars go. China is so tired of being
You
bossed
must-
around that they delete their old government and make a new, stronger government, which is accidentally weaker and controlled by a guy from the previous government.
That's a
Europe
wild
hasn't had
flag.
a war since the last war, so they start World War I. Look at those guns. It's going to
Look
be a
at
great
'em.
war. So great.
Exciting pineapple for the grenade.
We
Come
won't
on.
need a second one. After it's over, they blame Germany. Russia went on strike and the workers overthrew the government. Now everyone's paycheck is the same. Communism in the Soviet Union. The Arabs revolt and Britain helps. Now the Ottoman Empire's gone, so we can give the Jewish people a place to live. Hopefully the Arabs won't mind. Let's cut the cake, said Sykes and Picot, carving up the remains of the not-so-Ottoman anymore empire. Except Turkey. Turkey makes a brand new Turkey. And then the Saudis conquer Arabia.
They
It just
do.
seemed like the right thing to do. Hello? Yes, it's the 1920s calling. Let's get in the car and drive to a party.
We have
and listen
phones
to jazz
now.
on the radio and go to the movies. The economy's great and it'll probably be great forever. Just kidding. Germany's back featuring Hitler, the angry mustache model, and he's mad at the Jews for existing. Japan is finally conquering the East, and they're so excited they raped Nanking way too hard. They should probably just deny it. Hitler's out of control, so the international community tackles him and tries to explain why killing all the Jews is a bad idea. But he kills himself before they could explain it to him. That's
The mustache on the skull.
Bonus round, Pacific Showdown. United States versus Japan. Fight.
Extinction
it.
ball, literally.
Let's unite all the nations and have some world peace. Seems legit. Hi, I'm Gandhi, and if Britain doesn't get the hell out of India, I'm going to starve myself in public. Wow, that worked. Bonus, now there's Pakistan.
Congrats.
Actually, 2 Pakistans.
Yeah,
One of them can be
Pakistan.
Bangladesh later. The Jews and the Arabs finally figured out
I say that because I am
which one of
Pakistani.
them should live in the Holy Land. Me, they both said at the same time. Let's divide
Oh,
up the
boy.
land so everyone's happy. Psych, they both get angrier. Look out, China. There's a new China in China. What's on the menu? Communism. No thanks, said the other China, escaping to an island. I wonder which one is the real China. There's the Korean War, Korea versus Korea. Nobody wins, then it's on pause forever. Let's meet the sponsors.
Yep.
Oh, it's the 2 global superpowers. They're having a friendly debate over which economic system is good and which one is an evil virus of Satan. And they both have atom bombs. Fight! Wait, no, that would be the end of the world. Let's just keep it cool and spy on each other instead. And make sure
Keep
we
it
have enough
cool.
atom bombs.
The
I'll race you-
puns. I am noticing so many more puns. This watch, he makes it's a pun a minute, and I didn't even notice that the first few times I watched it. Few times. I love this stuff.
To space. Now let's make some more countries fight themselves. Europe is tired of pillaging other continents, and the continents they were pillaging are tired of being pillaged. So here's a new map with new countries. Now you can't tell who they're being pillaged by. The United States finally decided whether racism is good or bad. They decided it's bad, and the world agrees. South Africa might
Yep.
need another minute to think about it. Let's check the world population. Whoa. Okay. Technology's better too, that might keep happening. The Soviet Union decides to relax a little and accidentally falls apart.
Relax a little.
Europe makes a union, so now they can all use the same money, except Britain because they don't feel like it. Let's check the mail. Surprise, it's on
Norway
the
also
computer.
did not
Whoops,
feel
someone
like
just
it.
attacked America. I bet they'll remember that. Phone call. Surprise, it's in your pocket. Want to
Tom
learn anything?
Hanks?
Surprise,
Why
it's on the
Tom
computer.
Hanks?
Now your phone's a computer, which is in your pocket. Whoops, the economy just crashed. Don't worry, the big banks won't fail because they're not supposed to. Surprise, flying robots. With bombs. Want to print a brain? Some people have no friends. Some people have no food. The globe is warming. And the ocean is full of plastic. Let's save the planet, said everybody, not knowing how. Let's invent a thing inventor, said the thing inventor after being invented by a thing inventor. That's pretty cool. By the way, where the hell
Meta.
are we?
Hope I mentioned everything. No pressure, Bill Wurtz. Oh. I just love that so much. It's so well done, and what I like, well, aside from the catchy jingles that I was just jamming to, I really like that he includes, like, you know, more than just Western history, you know? He's like, here's some history from Africa and South America and Latin America and the Middle East and South Asia and, like, Southeast Asia. Because, like, I feel like we're not, at least in America, not taught enough about that in schools. Like, you'll learn a little bit, but, like, it's not like, you know, we never had a test on, like, the history of, like, Ethiopia or anything. You know what I mean? So I really like that he is like, no, we're going to talk about, like, actual world history, not just, like, selective, like, what's most relevant to, like, the society that I personally live in. You know, I think that's really cool. Educational and very fun and very silly. And I love it. And I was so excited I got to actually watch it on the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed your time today as much as I did. So be sure, if you liked it, if you didn't, that's okay. But if you liked it, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content like this, and I'll see you next time.